If you're running your own business, if you're thinking about going into business, you want it to be a success. Whatever that idea of success looks like, we all wish to be successful. Nobody goes into business wishing to be a failure and not achieving what they set out to do. But question, what's the magic ingredients? What's the secret formula? What's the secret sauce that helps us get to our idea of success? In this video, I'm going to outline the 3 elements, the 3 A's that will help you power your business towards being successful. Hi folks, my name is Mahmood. I'm a proud accountant, educator, mentor, and author of the book, I Hate Numbers. Don't you just love that title? In my channel, in my broadcasts, in my content, I aim to improve your financial awareness, help you win more battles than you lose for that battle that goes on between your ears, improve your financial storytelling, and help you in your business make more profit and save time. What's not to love about that? Remember to smash that subscribe button if that's the phrase that we're going to be using, and keep in touch. Now the 3 A's, the first A is about attitude, and it's the attitude that we adopt when we go down our business path. Now attitude isn't about being super friendly or super aggressive, but obviously aggression is not a good thing. It's about how we see our business. Now a business is not easy. There are many things in life which are easy. Being nice, being loving, looking after your family, being courteous and cool with your friends, being respectful, being mindful of others. Those are things that are easy. Being a decent human being is not a difficult thing. Running a business, however, is not the same. Anybody who says running a business is easy is either talking out of their posterior or hasn't actually experienced what it's like to run a business. It's not easy, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. There are many things that we can do to make it easier. The second thing we've got to remember about attitude is that all of us at some point will experience things like procrastination, we'll experience imposter syndrome, we'll experience that difficult relationship that we have with money and with numbers. That's part and parcel of it. Many of us will experience that transition when we're running our own businesses, that it can be quite isolating, that it can be quite lonely. It's tough, the road is rocky, there are many bumps along that road, and I've experienced those pains and bruises, financially and otherwise, of running the business. So your attitude, your mindset has got to be developed to being resilient. You've got to have a good, positive approach to how you see risk, whether you're a risk taker or risk averse. So you need to make sure you adopt the right attitude. Running a business is not the same as being employed, and there's nothing wrong with being employed, but it's a completely different playing field. It's a completely different ball game. Having dealt with the attitude aspect of it, dipped our toe in the water of that, the second A is about approach. If you're seeing your business as a part-time hobby, as something that entertains you and occupies your time, fantastic. Then you can ignore the rest of this video. If you want your business, however, to make money, to deliver your why, to make an impact, to give you the lifestyle that you aspire to achieve those things in your life, both personally and business, then you've got to take your business seriously. And that approach means that you've got to have a healthy, positive relationship with numbers. You don't need to be an accountant, you don't need to be a financial expert, but you cannot disconnect from your numbers. You need to plan, you need to think about that endpoint, your northern star, how you're going to achieve that, and you need to make sure you've got the right approach. By all means, you've got to be good at what you do, your skills, the products that you're making, the occupation that you're delivering and wanting people to pay money for that, whether that's in the social enterprise space, the private space or the charity space, you've got to be competent. But it requires much more. It requires you to access and develop skills in yourself, and it also requires you to make that investment and not to be a miser. And remember that things in life aren't always free. If you don't invest, if you don't have the right approach to running your business, forever you're going to be chasing your tail and you're never going to power it forward. So that deals with 2 of the A's. The attitude that you need in business, the approach, take it seriously. Running a business is not easy, but planning, identifying with your numbers, identifying with your skills, identifying with what's required makes it easier. And lastly is application. We can all plan a business, whether we're studying at college, when we're looking at bits of paper, commenting on other people's business, but it requires sweat to get to your equity. It requires you to actually apply yourself and apply yourself in terms of running your business. What that means is you may not be doing a conventional 9 to 5. There'll be times that you'll need to engage and do work outside of a conventional 9 to 5 or whatever the hours of work are, and you need to put in that sweat and you need to work hard. Anybody who tells you running a business is so easy, presto, money comes to the banks, is trying to scam you, and that's not true. You've got to apply yourself. Anybody that you identify in your life, whether it's in sport, in music, whatever the discipline is, whatever the pursuit is, they're at the top of their game because they put in those hours of work and effort and application to get where they are. In the earlier years of my business, for example, when I was working from my back bedroom, doing my best to move away from that back bedroom, you've got to put those hours in, you've got to respond to those clients. Remember, you shape the business in the way that you want to shape it, the hours you want to do, the customers you want to build, but you can't have it both ways. You can't not put the hours in and expect to be super uber rich and wealthy. It doesn't work that way. Sweat, application and effort, and you've got to do it consistently. You've got to do it day in, day out, until you get to that point where actually people trust you, know you, identify with you. Now, if you wish to have a part-time business activity, if you wish to have a lifestyle business, that's perfectly cool. Then your idea of success fits around that. So folks, there we have it, the 3 A's: attitude, approach, and application. I hope you found this video useful. I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments. Do you agree? Is there anything that you would add to what I've just said? And in the meantime, folks, get those 3 A's embedded and good luck reaching your Northern Star.